Nigel McGuinness walking down to the ring, and he comes out and then he goes, well, looks like Bryan Danielson's not here because Bryan Danielson music hit. It didn't happen. Then he says to the ref, hey, count to 10, declare me the winner. He's a coward. And then the final countdown happens, which I've never understood this part. So was Bryan just like, hey, play the regular music, see if it pisses him off. If it does, then play final countdown, and then I'll kick his ass. Because what if Nigel's like, whew, man, good thing you didn't show up. I was really scared. And then Danielson's like, well, but like what I'm saying is like, what then is Danielson just in his gear? I'm like, well, he's scared of me. I guess I won't fight him now. Like that seems mean.
Yeah,
like,
true. Yeah,
it's just, anyhow. But final countdown plays, and everyone gets excited for final countdown because the song sucks, but it's fun in a pro wrestling entrance. It does. It's a shitty song, but it's always fun.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cruise. Listen to that, right? We're not hotboxing the ride, rolling around the back roads. Listen to that. But in the arena, if we're gearing up for a big thing. That's fun.
And when it's tied to Bryan Danielson. No, U2 really sucks. It's tied to Bryan Danielson.
In the arena, though, that's where they play well, where it plays well.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's those certain, knuckle draggers who like them. We like this song because of Bryan Danielson.
Yes.
So here it comes. Bryan Danielson walks out, and we get right to the technical wrestling. It's wrist lock, hiya, I fall down, then I kick out, then I hit.
I think there was a nipple pole in there.
Got your nose. It was all the fun stuff.
The nose thing with the eye poke.
Got all the fun stuff. And then we get to the violence. Then we get outside the ring. Then we're getting to the fun stuff. We try to recreate the Ring of Honor where Nigel hits his fucking head 4 times as if. Okay, side note, because this is going to be one of my criticisms of the night, and I'll just say it here because it started here and it was throughout the night. You can't have these big, giant moves. Now, obviously, the bring him into the ring post was not the actual move. The actual move was a homage to him, Nigel, getting hit in the head, right? Nigel just got hit in the shoulder in this one, right? But what I'm saying is that's an iconic spot. It didn't end the match. We're going to get into a tag match that had TK drivers on the outside and all that stuff. We had finishers and it didn't end the match. So I'm just saying, are they fucking that cool if we're just going to kick out? That's what I'll say. But we'll get to there when we get to there. So here we go. Then we're getting all the fun, hard hitting action. And we get down to it where we get Nigel gets the label lock on Nigel McGuinness. And here's what helped me out here, because maybe I saw this and I shouldn't have, or maybe it was part of the story. It looks as if Nigel says, thank you, and then taps out.
It does. Yeah, it does. And I think JR even mentioned it.
So is that part of the story? Yeah. Or is that just
I think it is.
Shouldn't have got that.
They're going to address it somehow, I would think, right? Or just maybe leave that as the story. But I assume Nigel McGuinness is still going to be doing commentary, so we might hear about it. I do think the spot, it was a little, hey, look, it's pro wrestling. We're not the greatest actors, right? As far as how he hit it and how he, where he nailed it, I was like, man, okay, I get it, right? The story they told of him saying thank you to being checked out was cool. But I was like, meh. I wish I would have read this and didn't see it, if I can be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just didn't play well to me. I think that was a little miss for me. I think that it was a great attempt. In theory, great idea. I don't think they pulled it off well. But
so what did you think of the overall match? Did you enjoy the match, though?
Yeah. Overall match, enjoyed it. Again, a little more our style, right? There's some of that technical wrestling. These guys venture on the little bit of that, what we would have called, I think, the ROH style back there, where you guys calm down. This isn't real, right? We a little less on the oh, and then I got his arm twisted back here. It's all right, we got, you know what I mean? Let's move this along, right? A little bit of that early on, like you said, but then when we got into the actual story of these guys are ready to no, I'm ending you, right? Yeah. When it got a little more personal, then it got really good, and then the ending the way it does, I think is good. And maybe I'm assuming this is the last time Nigel McGuinness gets in a ring that isn't a
You think?
thing like a casino battle royal or something. I think so. I don't get the feeling that like he's back all day, every day, right? I think maybe he's like soft retired, if you will.
Do you think, because I was thinking not that he would be next week saying we're going to have him competing for the international championship, nothing like that. But I was thinking hypothetical, big asshole heel X, whoever that person is, gets to the commentary booth, starts picking on Tony Schiavone. Nigel McGuinness stands up and is like, what the fuck is up with this? Kind of like where, if you remember Jerry the King Lawler, kind of towards the middle to later half of the Attitude Era, was like wrestling on behalf of Jim Ross, you know?
Yeah.
Like I thought that's where he might be.
Yeah, you could do that.
Going for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we might see him like the Christopher Daniels type of often used, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Occasional spot here or there.
So I thought the match overall was good. I thought it was a good bookend to hopefully the end of Danielson McGuinness. I don't think we need to continue this on. Maybe if somehow down the road they do a tag match together, cool. But I don't think we need another best of 5 out of, these two guys competing against each other.